Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, just yesterday someone asked me about storing fuel. The question was, is it safe to store fuel in a 55-gallon drum that's sealed? And or a 55-gallon drum that's made out of that polyurethane or that blue plastic? And in my opinion, I think it is. However, if I know that I can get a product that will do it safely and that it was made for that, I'd rather spend a little bit of extra money to do it just so that I can have that warm and fuzzy feeling inside that I'm doing it in a safe manner. Now, some people may ask, they may say, well, AP, your heating oil, you store that heating oil in those square plastic totes. But ladies and gentlemen, those square plastic totes, as the ones that you see right here, they were made to store jet fuel. And jet fuel is pretty much diesel, right? Clarified diesel or real clean diesel, which is pretty much heating fuel. So these totes right here are pretty much being used to store the same kind of fuel that was stored in them in the beginning when I got them. Now, I know some of them are used to store oil, some of them are even used to store food products, but these ones in particular, when I got them, they were being used to store jet fuel. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let me show you what I came up with that comes out to be just a tiny bit more expensive than getting gas cans, but in my opinion, a heck of a lot more convenient, and you get to store more gas because it doesn't take up the space that gas cans take up. So let me go ahead and show you what I got. Let's go ahead and open one up. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what these are is this is the SCEPTOR plastic fuel tank, right? And as you can see, I haven't opened any of them yet, but these have a 12-gallon or 45-liter capacity. And what I like about these is that they're made out of the same material that your garden variety gasoline can is made out of. But what I like the most is that they have a pressure relief cap. That way, if the pressure inside of the tank gets too high, it's not just, you know, building up and building up like it would be like in a 55-gallon drum or something like that, where it can maybe pop off the lid. This cap here will allow it to go ahead and relieve any pressure that builds up in there. And I really like their size. They're pretty much 18 inches wide by 2 feet long, and only about 11 inches or so high. I do not believe that they're stackable. They're not stackable, but they do have some handles. So let's go ahead and open these up. So ladies and gentlemen, check this out. These are pretty cool. They're actually a lot nicer than what I thought they were when I ordered them. They actually come with a fill gauge that lets you know how full or empty the individual cans are. It has a little pressure relief valve here that you turn on and turn off, or turn to the right or to the left to relieve pressure and then tighten it back up. And it also has a small lanyard here so that you don't lose your cap. Very nice. I had to go ahead and do a voiceover, ladies and gentlemen, because I had a big plane going over my head and I didn't want to wait. So comparing the cost to using these 12-gallon cans compared to the 5-gallon cans, these 12-gallon cans, or tanks you can call them, cost about $85 each. When you divide 12 into $85, it comes out to about $7.08. So that means that you're paying $7.08 for the storage capacity of every gallon that you can store inside these containers. But we'll see if we can squeeze a little more than 12 gallons into them when we bring them over to Costco to fill them up at the gas station. Now, your garden variety 5-gallon tanks that we're all used to seeing, they're about $25 each. I see them for about $27, but we'll call it $25. So that means that you're paying for every 1 gallon of storage capacity, you're paying about $5. So in purchasing these or using these, you're going to end up paying about an additional $2 per gallon for each gallon that you store in these cans. In my opinion, that's not that bad of a trade-off, because with these 12-gallon tanks, not only are you able to put more gasoline in one unit, but in my opinion, they take up less room. They are not stackable, as you can see, because of the cap on the top and the fill gauge on the top. However, I believe that they take up less area on your floor space than if you have the 5-gallon cans. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we made it to Costco, and it's really cold out here. So I'm not going to film myself filling up every one of these, but I am going to for sure show you how many gallons one of these cans will hold at the pump. And as you can see, the price of gasoline is $3.50 or $3.49. Let's go ahead and fill this one up. All right, look at this. Here we go. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is like -18 today. So it's pretty chilly. And the gasoline is going in there right now. We're at about 2 gallons. I really want to see. Oh, look at that. The needle is starting to move. That is pretty cool. I've never seen one of these work like this before, and I think that is pretty awesome. And this unit also has a tap where you can actually connect like a marine fuel, you know, like those boats that you can connect the hose to. You could probably hook it up where you can connect it to your generator or something, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. I'm just going to come right out of here with my transfer pump. And right now we're at 8 gallons. You can see it's working pretty well. We're at 9 gallons right now. $10 gallons. And I'm going to bring it up right till it gets to the top there, just shy of it. We're at 11 gallons. Right there is 12 gallons. Okay, we're at 12 gallons right there. I think we can safely put in about another, I don't know, half a gallon or so. So we're at 12.5 gallons, and as you can see, there's still room to put more if you wanted to. So pretty impressed with it. Pretty impressed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to fill the rest of these up, and then we're going to bring them home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what. I should have probably done this yesterday when it was like 3 degrees outside. And right now it's -18. But you saw how I ran out of credit card space. At $150, it automatically shuts off. But it took about another 7 gallons. So I was able to put 12.5 gallons in each of those containers for a total of 50 gallons. So for those of you that are asking, is it safe to keep gasoline in a 55-gallon drum? I'll let you do your own research on that. Me personally, I think it is. But if you really want to be safe, I think that these gas cans are pretty awesome. The price on them is not really terrible when you compare it gallon to a regular gas can. So if you're interested in these, I'll leave them on my Amazon storefront if you want to take a look at them. Last I saw, they still had some left. I think this is a pretty awesome product for the price, and I'm glad that I got them. Other than that, I'll go ahead and let you go because my hands are freezing and I need to thaw them out. I actually have to go over to the coin shop today to pick up some more Alaska Prepper coins so that we can give some more away to those of you that are interested in winning some of those. Other than that, remember to be good to each other, ladies and gentlemen. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Prepper. I'm out. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, Nutrient Survival currently has this awesome little bundle on sale all the way through the end of December. I talked to Eric, the CEO of Nutrient Survival, and he told me that if you order yours before the end of this month, Nutrient Survival will guarantee that they get to you before Christmas. This bundle includes 5 singles each of the Southwest Medley, Homestyle Scramble, Maple Almond Crunch, Hearty Cinnamon Oatmeal, vitamin eggs, and the nutrient-rich vitamin coffee that you always hear me talk about. And as you can see here, it also includes this retro tin bread box. And the price on this kit, ladies and gentlemen, after you use the AP10 code at checkout, is only about $141. So if you're looking to pick up some singles for yourselves, that way you don't have to open a number 10 can and you can store those for long term, or if you're going to give some as Christmas gifts or even as stocking stuffers, remember that if you order prior to the end of the month, you will receive yours prior to Christmas. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this, in my opinion, is the very best long-term survival food storage there is. There's nothing out there with more nutrients that actually feed your body what it needs. So feed your freedom with Nutrient Survival.